So what I've noticed about the composers that they really dive into the keyboard, piano, whatever it is, their workstation, and they try to find the essence of like theatrical films, right? So they'll use that key right there. I'm not even gonna tell you what it is. Or they'll drop it down like this. It's crazy when you think about it. So I see people online still doing like, oh, I'm gonna do a beat cook. This word cook up. They talking about beat cook ups, and I'm not watching them guys, but I can already tell you that they're doing hip hop and they're stuck. So like they'll do like whatever. I don't know. I'm just making anything up. Right? But the difference between those beat hookups is like the the producer. Well, I want to say beat makers. You start out as a beat maker, right? So let's be respectful to the musical producers. You're a beat maker, and when you're starting out, you get a loop, and then that's pretty much where it ends. That's what I'm noticing with the hip hop community. They'll get, even if it's just in the bass. You know what I'm saying? I guess we could just do C. Right? Whatever, right? And then they loop that up. And then what's because they got a good feeling. It's a good vibe. It might be happy, sad, angry, whatever it is. It might be trap, it might be boom bap, it might be drill, it might be dubstep, whatever it is. But they get that one loop, and they listen to it over and over again. They're like, yeah, yeah, this is dope. Then they go and get the percussion. I mean, whatever it is. I don't know. You get what I'm saying. Then they might start doing like, oh, I want to pitch it this way, I want to slow it down. They'll do all these different tricks, there's different tricks to the sound. First of all, if the sound's coming out beautiful, just leave it alone. That's you don't really see composers do that. They'll hit a key like this. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? They'll get all that suspense in there. And what key was I in before? I believe I was in B. Oops, I messed up. Right. And then we jump up. Like, you know what I'm saying? But you see, I'm tackling different emotions with just a small piece of like, you know what I'm saying? So it's really a big difference when it comes to composing versus like hip hop, man. But that's the problem that I was finding when I was doing hip hop. That it was very repetitive and boring. And the artist carries the song, man. The artist literally carries that repetitive beat over. The beat is over and over and over and over. I mean, these guys try to do so many different variations. But the variations are, it's a trick. It's to trick the listener. But the variation doesn't really change the song. You're not going from F major to G minor. That's a different characteristic altogether, different mood. Come on, man. A minor. You get what I'm saying? And that's just triads. We're not even bringing in, you know what I'm saying, the seventh. I can't. My fingers can't even stretch. So I gotta get both hands going, so I get that seventh chord down. The 1, the 3, the 5, and then the 7th. So you know what I'm saying? But that's in a different, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. It's messy, you know what I mean? What beat is that from? Yeah. That's sus. So you start to learn these different emotions, guys. I mean, I hope you can hear this on a microphone. But like you start to learn these different emotions. What is the dominant fifth? How to pull the listener in. Like that's the dominant fifth of C major, which is G. So once I start playing the piano, once I start to understand this stuff, I started to hear it. Like that pulls me in. So now I'm understanding what that dominant fifth does to music. You know what I'm saying? No. No. So now I'm trying to understand the emotion. I now understand my sus too, to bring in a little tension. That tension. So now. And then the sus 4. It's tension, but it's on a lower level. So if I'm doing my melody, I'm understanding. I'm not just doing a beat cook. See, you guys are doing beat cook up, so you get in front of the piano, keyboard, your workstation, whatever you got, and you're. Oh, that sounds good. All right, loop it up. Me, 005 Dynasty, Jamel Marshall Pearson, formerly known as Legacy, the originator and founder of Ghostwave. I'm trying to turn my essence into that cinematic air hop sound that floats. So I'm trying to get it to get into that groove, but cinematic, but also change throughout. To tell a story and be emotionally involved throughout, from the beginning, from the first note to the last note. That's different from just regular hip hop, boom bap trap and all stuff. You know what I'm saying? That is trickery, a lot of trickery, and allowing the artist to carry the instrumental. I'm not trying to allow the artist to carry my instrumentals. I'm trying to become one with the artist, and we tell a movie, a story together. Cinematic air hop, ghost wave, sound that floats. Do you understand the difference? Now do you understand my mindset, guys? So I'm not, man, these beat cookups, man, killing me there. You know what I'm saying? And then you gotta go from there. But now you gotta tell the story. That was a loop. Now I gotta tell the story. Like that was just, what is that? What type of loop is that? That was in what key? I'm saying what key? What what does this? What are the vibrations you get from the key? What message are you sending to the listener when you press this key? Or are you doing? Or some of you guys, when you do your beat cookups, are you pressing the keys like? There's no real wrong way. We can't say that, but do you understand what you're doing? Are you pulling the listener? That's pulling. That's pulling, guys. I just pulled the listener into me, into my story. Now drop it down. Pull. Right? But peak game. So that's like, what is that? Is that like the intro? Is that the intro? Is that like the intro? Pull, drum, roll. Yeah, man. I tell my story, man. You know what I'm saying? Then we go into it. Then we get into the joint. You know what I'm saying? Like, now, are we going to go block chords? Are we going to, you know what I'm saying? Is that going to be the chorus? That's F triad. But now I want to do a C. Pardon me. But, you know what I'm saying? Maybe I want to do F. Right? And then maybe I might want to do a C. What type of C? Maybe inversion. So now I'm learning. And that's different from, you know what I'm saying? But man, it's storytelling. Excuse me. I'm gonna get up out of here. But anyway, it's storytelling at its finest. But you gotta sit and work with it, man. You got to. You can't just be, these guys be rushing. How you gonna trust somebody who gets on YouTube and does a live stream or does a quick video and his beat cook up and they do a quick loops and stuff? They're not even investing in their own craft, their own culture. They're not even investing in the science of music production or just being a pianist, a real musician. They're not even thinking on this level of pulling and sussing, sus chords and sus 2, sus 4, suspended. You know what I'm saying? This suspended that. Thirds. I forget what they call the thirds. I forget it. But anyway, major sevenths, ninths, minor chords, diminished chords like E diminished, C D E, C D E, C D E. Now this is E. That's the inversion. Sounds really, really good. So I'm just going, I'm feeling it out. C major, C minor. Sorry, that was I said the wrong thing. F major, F minor, F. This is C. Man, and I'm playing, but I'm figuring out the sound, man. We're talking about sound, guys. We're talking about sound. This your boy Old Fire Dynasty. I hope you could hear through the microphone. It's a little speaker, but if not, man, I don't know. This your boy Old Fire Dynasty. Don't forget to Google me. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.